Imagine you're sitting across from an interviewer and they ask, "Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?" It's a common question, isn't it? Now, how would you answer? Let's unravel this together. This isn't an invitation to recite your life story. Instead, share a quick summary of your professional journey, focusing on your accomplishments and skills. For instance, you might say, "I started my career as a software engineer at XYZ company, where I developed my skills in Java and Python. I then moved to ABC company, where I led a team of developers, and we successfully delivered several high-impact projects." Always keep your narrative relevant to the job you're applying for. In this case, you're showcasing that you're looking for a role where you can leverage your leadership skills and technical expertise. The interviewer wants to know what sets you apart from other candidates. Highlight your unique skills and how they align with the job requirements. For example, you might say, "I believe my experience in leading teams and my technical skills make me a strong candidate for this role. I have a proven track record of delivering successful projects, and I'm confident I can bring the same level of success to your company." Show them that you're the perfect fit. Be honest, but strategic. Choose strengths that are directly related to the job. For instance, you could say, "One of my greatest strengths is my ability to solve complex problems. In my previous role, I was able to identify a recurring issue in our code base and developed a solution that improved our product's performance by 20%. Remember to illustrate each strength with a brief, compelling story. This tricky question isn't a trap. It's an opportunity to show that you're self-aware and committed to personal growth. Take, for instance, if one area you're working on is your public speaking skills. Perhaps you've always been more comfortable in one-on-one conversations or small group settings, but have recently joined a local Toastmasters club to help you become a more confident public speaker. This is a genuine weakness, but also a great example of the steps you're taking to improve. Always remember to share a genuine weakness and, importantly, discuss the steps you're taking to improve. Your answer should reflect a deep understanding of the company and its culture. Discuss how your career goals align with the company's mission. For instance, you could say something like, "I've always admired your company's commitment to innovation, and I believe my skills and experience align well with your company's values. I'm particularly excited about the opportunity to work on cutting-edge technologies." Before we continue with our next question, we'd like to remind you to like and subscribe to our channel if you're finding this content helpful. Your support helps us create more informative videos like this one. Remember, the more you engage with our content, the more it helps us understand your needs better. We're curious to know what other topics you'd like us to tackle in our upcoming videos. So, don't hesitate to leave your suggestions in the comment section below. We're all here to learn and grow together. Now let's get back to acing that interview. Your answer should convey career progression and a long-term commitment to the company. Avoid mentioning personal goals or ambitions that aren't job-related. For instance, you could say, "In 5 years, I see myself in a leadership role where I can use my skills and experience to mentor junior team members and contribute to the company's strategic decisions." This example perfectly demonstrates your growth aspirations within the company and your intent to contribute meaningfully to its future direction. Keep your answer positive and oriented towards the future. For instance, instead of mentioning your dissatisfaction with your past job, you could say something like, "I left my last job because I was looking for an opportunity that allowed me to take on more leadership responsibilities and work on more challenging projects." Always remember to never badmouth a previous employer. Implement the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. This technique spotlights your problem-solving skills in action. To illustrate, consider this practical example. In my previous role, I found myself at the helm of a project that had unfortunately fallen behind schedule. That's the situation. The task before me was to steer this project back on its intended course. I rose to this challenge by reorganizing the team, delegating tasks judiciously, and encouraging everyone to contribute extra hours to catch up. That was my action. The result? We were successful in delivering the project on time and within the projected budget. Share specific strategies and examples. A practical instance could be, when I'm under stress, I find that taking a few minutes to prioritize my tasks helps me stay focused and productive. For example, during a particularly busy period at my last job, I was able to successfully manage multiple projects by prioritizing tasks and delegating effectively. This shows that you can stay calm and productive, even under tough circumstances. Always make sure to do your research beforehand. For instance, if you have several years of experience in a particular industry, you can provide a range based on similar roles within that industry. A practical example of this could be something like, based on my research and my years of experience in this industry, I'm looking for a salary in the range of $80,000 to $90,000. These questions will test your knowledge of the industry, problem-solving skills, creativity, and ability to work in a team. Prepare well, using real-life examples wherever possible. To illustrate, consider the following example. In my previous role, I was often tasked with finding creative solutions to complex problems. For example, I once developed a new algorithm that improved our software's performance by 30%. This type of experience can really showcase your abilities. Now, you might be wondering, how should one behave during an interview? Let me provide an example from my own experience. During an interview, I make sure to maintain eye contact to show that I'm engaged and interested in the conversation. I also dress professionally, mirroring the company's dress code, and always arrive on time to illustrate my punctuality. These are just some ways to show respect and attentiveness, crucial attributes that interviewers appreciate. It's equally important to show enthusiasm for the role and the company. An interview is not just about answering questions, it's about demonstrating that you're a good fit for the team. In conclusion, when answering interview questions, stay focused, be honest, and give specific examples. For instance, before an interview, I spend time researching the company and practicing my answers to common interview questions. This preparation helps me to stay focused and also allows me to be honest in my responses. It's important to remember that goal is not just to get the job, but to build a successful career. So, be yourself and let your unique abilities shine through. I also ensure to be myself during the interview and let my personality shine through. This approach has always helped me in showcasing my unique abilities. Good luck.